Hello world and welcome back to my channel Honza's Collection, and in today's video I would like to show you Arno the Fearless Assassin from the video game Assassin's Creed Unity. It's one of my favorite pieces in the whole collection, and what I mean by that is like not the collection of statues and figures, but in the video game collection it's I think one of their finest works, even though that Unity has received a lot of hate when it has been released back in 2014. But luckily for me, I played it I think like 2-3 years ago. When I get to this video game, and then there were no bugs, everything was okay, and I really liked the story. I liked the world, I liked France, and all the features like jumping through and going through some buildings, and all the small features which has been added there. So it's one of my favorite games in the Assassin's Creed history, and as you can see, I've already taken the statue out because of the purposes of the video in Czech language, but at least I wanted to show you guys how the box art looks, and I think it's pretty good. Like this is like a poster so I think it's fine. It looks great. And here you can see that also on the inside there was one additional digital content, which has been most likely the outfit itself for Arno, but I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just guessing because I have this statue from the second-hand market, so I have no clue what was there actually. But what I do know is that based of this statue, like you will already see that something is missing a bit, because he also got his companion, or his like little girlfriend, who also is having a sword, and she's pointing directly on him in this diorama, which means that they are like in a sword fight almost. So it looks amazing together, but unfortunately I don't have this statue yet, so you would have to wait and see and be okay just with the statue itself. Here you can see some information about the story, about the French Revolution in Paris back in 1789. That was the year when Unity is taking the main part of the story, and then on the top we can see the logo and nice little gloss gold parts here, and then the bottom pretty boring, nothing special. But what I would like to point out before we will actually take a look on the statue itself is the fact that we actually do have a diorama piece here. And I think it's worth mentioning because it is actually very pretty, and if you would like to have it like that, with this part up, then it has this strange like shape for it, but if you have some space where you could actually use it, I think it would be a good choice, because first of all it looks great, and even though it's simple carton paper piece material, I think it does the job very well done. It's something which I would not expect having, but when I have it, I'm happy to have it in my collection, and it makes me wonder if actually other statues also has it something like that, because I have no clue. I don't remember having anything. I do remember that there were some pieces back in the days where they had like nice artwork at the back, of the box, but I don't know if it was possible to take it out and possibly use it for your collection. So that's something I don't know. I have to find out. But here we have Arno, the Fearless Assassin, and what is worth mentioning is that as you would probably guess correctly, the sword is a separate piece. The gun is also a separate piece, so you have to install them on the statue. Everything is pure plastic. He is around 24 centimeters long, or like his height is 24 centimeters. And the outfit is pretty simple, I would say, meaning that he doesn't have like an extra guns here on the chest like Edward Kenway, or he doesn't have like all the small pouches here. So he looks like pretty simple. Like the main part is the coat, which looks amazing in my opinion, and we have this matching colors of the French tricolor. I hope that in English it is the same same word as I have it as I know it in Czech, and yeah, that's how he looks. And starting off with the head sculpt, I don't know if you guys will be able to see his eyes. But I think it's worth mentioning that at least his mouth and his chest or chin area, actually, he looks a little bit like Michael Fassbender, which is actually something which we don't want to see here because he's not from the movie. But on the other hand, I think he looks okay. I'm fine with that. I have no issues whatsoever because, you know, the having this around his head is something which is the most important thing in the Assassin's Creed series, and if they don't have it, they are not assassins, right? Maybe a little controversial opinion, but that's just how I see it. Okay, so moving on. What I also do like here is the blade and this gold section right here, because what I remember from the games was that there were a lot of really nice swords in the game, and I don't know how they were accurate to the history, but they look like really fancy and like really something which I would like to try in my own hand, even though that I was never a knight or something, but just the handle here like looks amazing, so I do appreciate that. What I am not sure if it's a good idea is the gun right here, because on one hand you can see he's tricky, he's like he's preparing for something, but on the other hand, if he has his main ally, his girlfriend, which he is about to fight with, then I don't think that it is appropriate to have a gun and potentially then point at her. I don't know if it's still accurate to the story from the game, because I don't remember him fighting with her. But I might be wrong. It's been a long time since I played this game. But anyway, this angle at least looks strange. Like I would prefer to have it like that he's actually taking it out from the pouch here. So this looks like that he's like pointing somewhere where it doesn't make sense, and that he will actually broke his elbow having it like this. Like, you know, try it with your hand. It hurts. But anyway, let's take a closer look at the lower part. So here we have like I think it's the window, and I think it's okay. Here we have some bags with hard to say what it is. It lies on the stones and it looks okay, but the main part here is obviously the wooden wheel, which is not from the wood. It's still a plastic piece, but I think it looks amazing. It really like draws your eye to look at this, and I think it's definitely the most interesting part of this statue, because like it really pops, and you just simply have to look at this a little bit closer and see how accurate this is. And it has all like these small details here. I think it's amazing job what they have done here, and considering the fact that we are still looking at the statue from UBICollectibles, which is always like very cheap statues, so although it's a plastic piece, although you can't articulate it anyhow, I think it's a good release, and I can definitely suggest to you to have him in your collection, because why the heck not? Like I can't really see any minuses here. Like maybe if I would have like action figures from Damn Toys with all the different materials, then it would be great, but on the other hand I would have to pay like 5 times more than for this one, so doesn't really make sense to me, and I think that this is amazing. And if we will put him into the diorama, I think he just steals the show, right? It looks great. But before we will end the video, I want to show you one more thing. Alright, so although we don't have like ideal light here, I wanted to show you the whole collection from the Assassin's Creed, which I currently have. I don't have all the statues which has been released, but sometimes I was more lucky, for example with Assassin's Creed 3, where I have all 3 of them. Sometimes I have only one, and I'm also fighting with space, which you can see right here on this Edward Kenway back in the back. Then we have also the second Arno. This is the one which we were talking about, but this is second Arno, and I think it's one of the best Assassin's Creed statues, also thanks to the head in the bucket and the amazing guillotine. Like, oh my god, it's like it still looks absolutely amazing. And I just have an issue that I don't have a proper space where to display it, so that it could look as amazing as, for example, this guy right here, Michael Fassbender from the movie. The movie was not good, as you already know, but the statue looks great in the iconic pose. Then in the back we have Jacob Frye from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, one of my favorite from the whole series. And also we have Origins, then Odyssey, 2 Alexioses. Unfortunately I don't have Cassandra, she sell out very quickly. And here we have also Eivor and Eivor, male and female, from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the latest video game up until now. So that's my whole collection. Hopefully one day I will have all of them, or maybe there is a second option that maybe I will also sell the whole collection just to have more space for something else. Hard to say. That's something which we will see in the future, but I mean, look at this Ezio. Like, this is outstanding statue. This is like, oh my god. And bear in mind that like you are still paying like only something around 2,000 Czech crowns, which is not a lot of money, but it looks absolutely outstanding. So that's what we have. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, or hit the bell notification icon, and let me know down in the comments below which Assassin's Creed game is your favorite and why. And we'll see. Maybe you will have number 2 or Black Flag, as I think the majority of society, or maybe you will have Syndicate, for example, like me, or also number 2 like me, or Unity like me as well. We'll see what happens with these guys. Because I haven't played them yet. I'm trying to go like chronologically from the beginning, so currently I'm playing Origins. And we'll see. I'm not sure if I like it. So that's all, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.